Einstein, as we all know, is a Nobel Prize-winning physicist and theoretical scientist, and is well known for his profound and inspiring insights about the world that we can still benefit from today. So let's dive into the 7 most famous quotes from the great Albert Einstein. The first famous quote is, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Life is filled with challenges as we know it has, more stress, worry, overload of information, and even working towards a big goal. All can become overwhelming that can lead to neglect and indulging on some type of escapism. We do what we can, but at times we lose control and fall off." This quote emphasizes the need to stay the course and keep moving forward in life even when you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel yet. Next up is, "Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new." We as human beings have an innate fear of failure. We were programmed to fear failure by our society and upbringing. And naturally, the only job of your mind is to keep you alive. In your mind's perspective, failure or trying something new is considered dangerous, and danger equals death. Hence why so many of us are afraid of change in general. The key point to keep in mind here is that everything you are good at now, you were once bad at. You jumped into the unknown and risked countless failures naturally. To walk, talk, run, read, write, drive, eat, and all the other million things that you so wonderfully do. Can you imagine if we all gave up or didn't even attempt to try to do any of those things just because we were afraid of failing? Just because we want to stay in our comfort zone? We would all just be big grown-up babies. Making mistakes is a very normal and natural part of progress. Stop killing your dreams by blowing out the fire in you, just because of your mind's programming of survival. Even if things turn out differently, you will always be growing, and that is never a failure. The third quote is, "It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." Some people seem to solve problems effortlessly. Vice versa, some people seem to always have problems. So what makes the difference here? Just as Einstein mentioned, stay with the problem longer. Focus on solutions instead of focusing on blaming and complaining. So what are you focusing on? Take an inventory of your thoughts. Stop the neglect, abort the escapism. You don't need to be smart to redirect your focus, but you will become smarter by doing so. The fourth quote is, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world and all there ever will be to know and understand." Children are masters of make-believe. Their imagination shoots high, creating unlimited possibilities of their wildest dreams. And as you watch them, you may find yourself in awe because you see and feel the joy as well. Imagination excites the emotions, which tricks the mind into thinking it's real. Why not give it a go as you already did when you were a child?
Oh.
Close your eyes and visualize a cold fresh wedge of a lemon. Smell the crisp lemon scent. Bite down and suck the lemon juice right into your mouth. Did your mouth start to water and pucker up? Was the lemon real? No, it was simply just your imagination. Think of pizza when you are hungry, as it will quickly intensify the hunger as your stomach starts to grumble. This is how powerful your imagination is. Your body instantly reacts to your imagination. Every day, imagine the pictures and words you want to see in your life. Be consistent and have fun with it. The unimaginable can become your reality when you embrace your own personal power of imagination. And comes the fifth quote now, which says, "The only real valuable thing is intuition." Intuition is your inner guide. It is your very own lie detector. Most, if not all successful people prioritize having time aside to just practice stillness. Through daily meditation or even taking a walk outside in nature, serve as ways for them to receive answers and flow with creativity. It gives you signals through feelings that seemed to have come out of nowhere. The problem in our society today is that we are overloaded with the stresses of everyday life, which leads to the non-stop inner chatters with millions of thoughts cycling in our head. We as a society simply forgot how to get quiet and embrace stillness, quickly picking up our screens and zoning out, endlessly taking in stress-inducing information. How can you detect or even hear your inner self-talk when you are bombarded with so much noise? It's no wonder so many of us are lost, feeling confused and disconnected, not knowing which way to go. So if you want to find solutions and tap into your intuition, practice stillness. Empty out the stadium of your mind. It's hard to hear the person next to you in a crowded stadium filled with yelling and shouting, let alone hear yourself. But when the stadium is empty, you can easily hear the echo coming from the other side of the stadium. The famous American self-help author and speaker Wayne Dyer once said, "Silence is the language of God." The sixth quote is, "In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity." Pulling an all-nighter to study for exams in school, making hundreds of sales calls to finally close on a business deal, even getting over many bad relationships to finally meet the right partner, all are examples of having to experience the inevitable difficulty to get an opportunity. The bigger the goal, the bigger the climb. When we get something for nothing, we tend to lose it all in a short amount of time. The reason for this is because there was no value placed on the reward. When we conquer challenges along our path, we build confidence, grit, and self-trust. Thus, we now feel worthy of the rewards waiting on the other side. The feeling of excitement and the sense of accomplishment after overcoming the seemingly impossible makes the reward that much sweeter. And last but not least, learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The rate of depression and anxiety are on the rise. It's so prevalent that most believe they are stuck with it. However, did you know that depression is the outcome of dwelling in the past? All the coulda, shoulda, wouldas make us feel ongoing regret, guilt and shame. Similarly, that past is used as a base for what could happen in the future, causing anxiety. When you play this in your mind on repeat, your future will turn out just like your regretful past. Your life is a reflection of what is inside you. Remember to constantly move forward, use your imagination as you focus on solutions, make mistakes. Get quiet, listen to what your higher self has in store for you. It will guide you to learn from your past, make the right changes in the present so that you can create the future you have always dreamed of.